Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I am Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we're back today with Battlestar Galactica Season 2, Episode 9, titled Flight of the Phoenix. As of last episode, we know half of the Cylons, with adding Deanna Beers, who all of you have pointed out is a New Zealand actress who played
Xena.
Yeah. Very excited to see what's going on, because it seems like the plot is in motion in terms of the baby being born in the cell, as well as, we learned 2 more Cylons this season so far in the past, feels like 5 episodes. It feels pretty big. Very excited to see what their actual plot is and how it's going to affect us and our people.
Sure. Plus, you have to remember the new Cylons cover is still concealed. Right?
Correct. And it doesn't mean that those 8 Cylons that we learned about, it doesn't mean that they're not Cylons that we know the faces of already. It could just be Cylons that people don't know are incognito.
Sure, fair, and there's nothing to say,
Yeah, I'm very excited to find out. So thank you for joining us. We are going to be starting this episode in 3, 2, 1. Thank you. It's a big fleet of Cylons.
Starbuck always playing cards, bro.
And smoking.
Hot dog.
Carl Agathon.
Oh, what? They don't trust him, or they don't like him?
We did come back with Sharon.
You want to sit in?
Maybe next time.
That sucks.
How could anyone fall in love with a toaster, though?
Same way I hear everyone was high-fiving our Sharon right before she put 2 in Adama's chest.
I just love that he's feeling it's a machine and just keeps cutting it to Sharon.
Well, he's treating it the way she told him. Yeah? Don't treat it like a machine and you'll know exactly what's wrong with it. What's the damn wiring harness, see? Man, we got some mood killers, huh?
I heard that you went to bat for me.
Forget it.
I want you to
Forget
know.
it. Need all the knuckle draggers I can get.
Hey, Kilo and Tyrol?
They can be buds.
You're folding with 3 up? Are you crazy? Prince High Red, right? I'm playing with these cards for so long, I know every fold.
Damn.
So it's not gonna last forever, all right? Earth is out there. Right.
God, I hate when people do that.
Good idea. Maybe that Cylon whore taught him a
Punch
few
her.
tricks.
Yo, please toss her. Toss her.
Yeah. Yeah, slam.
That's good.
Assert dominance, Starbuck!
Just a couple loves of kids, huh?
Jesus Christ, we're gonna have an issue over this?
She and I were gonna muster out at the end of our service. That we would get married, maybe we would have children.
Yeah, but yours is dead.
Because that freak in her belly could have been mine.
Yeah, no, honestly, Chief, what the fuck?
Oh!
Come on, Hilo, beat him up.
Enough!
Hilo's a good fighter, though.
He's big.
Ooh. Oh, no, come on. Yeah, put it down. She's got that dog.
How was that? Something's triggering our comm system to broadcast an automatic signal.
Ruh-roh.
Which the Cylons could trace to get a fix on our position.
Oh, it's a virus? Oh.
Yikes.
Oh, fuck!
She hit her head?
Yeah, dude.
Those are soft floors. They got a rubber coating on them.
You heard the metal reverberations of a skull hitting metal, bro.
Reverberations means the energy dissipates instead of slamming into her skull. She's fine. So how about them Cubs?
Yeah. I don't know sports.
I don't care if you have to go through this program line by line. Fix it. Excuse me? I am not interested in excuses. Fix it.
You don't understand how computers work, do you?
I
It's
know.
not an excuse, sir. It's a fracking fact!
Ooh. 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 Gator doesn't crack, though.
It's finally hitting them, Saul. Our whole lives are gone.
At least I have hope at the moment, even though, like, no one seems to believe it.
Dude, in the documentary, that was like the most crazy thing is they haven't had anyone quit, and it's not like they get paid.
Nobody's expecting any miracles.
Maybe that's the problem.
Man, everyone's kind of getting to their wits' end, huh?
I kind of like that line from the chief.
We're going to rebuild him.
Yeah, wait, what's happening?
He's building a ship.
I got that.
We're gonna build a new fighter. You don't think we can do this? You know what, then? Forget you. I don't need you.
Here he was like, I'm going to inspire my team.
Well, I feel like fighting with them would have dragged his, like, enthusiasm down, so it's just like, go away. I don't need you right now.
I was vibing.
Her results are not doing good right now. This is my assumption.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the doctor's serious. He's not smoking, so.
How much time do I have?
Weeks. A month at the outside.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
Is that Boomer?
Oh shit, they're sealed in. And it's raising the nitrogen and CO2?
I think their oxygen levels are not getting pumped, but everything else is.
I'll fly it.
Oh god.
There's no oxygen here. There's no oxygen.
Oh, is it like locked on top of that?
Magnetically sealed?
Shoot the glass.
Shoot the glass, Arbot.
Yikes.
Can't aim. Oxygen deprivation. Damn.
Oh yeah, maglocks.
She did hit the glass, though.
It's bulletproof glass. God damn it.
Explosive round?
I feel.
Yeah. Pressure from that.
What is that?
It's a silent logic bomb. A heuristic computer virus. It's capable of learning.
Oh.
How do you kill it?
Full system wipe, baby.
It's a two-man job, Chief. You want this wing up or not?
Yeah. The old head's like, of course, Chief, I'll help you.
We'll do a custom car together. Cylons are really fucking with everything. That's pretty cool.
It does.
He's happy about it.
This project, it's giving them something.
It's giving them hope.
Take that away.
Goddamn right.
Until they have to.
Head in the lock, grab the wrist, secure the arm. And then
No.
just gonna drop the knee, rotate 45.
They're just training.
I don't think that was just training.
Bro, she's with Billy.
You're the first in my heart, and nothing is ever gonna change that.
She didn't say no.
You're gonna have to let me out of here so I can handle it.
Sure.
Activate sleeper agent mode.
Imagine. Yeah.
I need to talk to Commander Adama right now.
No.
What about you, the baby?
I'm a liability to them. They're gonna kill us all.
I feel like
Wait,
they're
so
not,
was-
though.
I think
Was that sharing computing, by the way?
Yeah.
She was like 100011111, and we're fucked.
We're going for speed. Besides, you didn't think this thing would fly anyway.
It does look like it's built for speed,
Right?
like an old school like race car.
D.
It's like one of the jet cars.
She's there too.
You working on this class project too, Apollo?
No.
Oh, you know you're on the wrong side.
Engines or not, we both know that piece of crap out there is never gonna fly.
Why is he so fucking unlikable?
Because that ship, the work, that's all I've got left. I don't have that.
Because he's an old head.
Work until you die.
I almost forgot. I promised the XO of the Bapakal I'd help him out. He's got some obsolete DDG-62 engines that's taking up space in his flight deck.
Yeah, come on,
helping.
Ty.
He's helping.
I'm gonna need a bottle though. I mean, obviously.
I mean, that's what he was brewing it for, so that's fine.
I wanted to return this.
Oh, no.
No. Belongs in your collection.
She's doing the thing. Return favors, give away your stuff right before you die.
Completely erase our computer drives. Cold restart the entire ship system.
Yep.
And then restore them using our pre-war backup.
I just come from seeing our Cylon prisoner. She's offering a possible solution to the problem.
There's always a chance we might find common ground.
What?
Here they come. Multiple targets.
Jack into the system, Sharon.
552.
The new ship's not ready, right?
No.
Yeah, okay.
She's literally gonna jack into me.
She's jacking herself in, yeah.
So what?
What? That's a thing they could do?
Yeah, they have a little USB port. Boom!
Look at all those raider
Okay,
ships
this
that
is how it's
Yeah.
the
On my mark. Initiate the computer wipe.
Oh, they're still doing that.
You gotta roll the hard 6. Right, Commander?
What? What?
What the hell is she doing?
What? That's a thing?
I did not expect it. God, I hate these defend missions.
Yeah, a lot of them. Though.
Defend the objective, all
I
reboots.
feel like there's a lot of ships still. Did they have that many?
Oh, they're just standing off.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
We'll do it a lot.
It's a wall of ships.
Against the line.
Give me your sidearm. Yes. If they're coming for you, they're gonna be very disappointed.
Do it.
Dude, Ty's...
What are you waiting for?
Because he doesn't...
This.
Hey, she did. Oh, she hacked them back?
Bro!
Oh!
No way!
That's a great trick.
We just transmitted a signal.
Cylon sent a computer virus, but we just sent one back.
That's fucking crazy.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. And a great way to prove your truth. You know, your side, loyalty.
Yes, fair.
Alright, target practice is open, everyone.
Woo! I love that shot where you can see the flesh.
Yeah.
Take this thing back to its cell.
Come on, thing.
Still have the knife.
Carbon composite.
Good call, Halo.
It's gonna be hard as hell to see Andreas, but the question is, will it fly?
Huh. It looks sick.
Where'd they get all that carbon composite
Yeah, that's
from?
what I'm wondering.
Blackbird flight is cleared for launch.
Blackbird?
Blackbird!
It's
Yeah,
not looking real pretty right now.
Well, it's not painted yet. It's the prototype. Why would you paint a prototype?
It's also like, yeah.
Oh, don't blow up a movie bastard.
She's like, oh right, this is untested. I'm the tester.
And Ty's like, I'll let it happen. Woo! Look how maneuverable it is.
Woo!
That's pretty cool.
What?
You can't see it because it's black.
Starbuck, where are you?
Did she just like warp?
Collect your power, I've lost it! I've lost it!
I think she's dead. There it is.
Yo, it looks sick with the lights
Of course
off.
you lost contact at the damn stealth ship, remember?
This is more than a ship, Chief. This is an act of faith. It is proof that despite all we've lost, we keep trying.
They named it after her?
Laura!
It's cute.
Thank you.
I can't believe she didn't cry. She's such a politician. Yeah, that's it.
Kidding.
Yay.
He's getting respect.
None of this would have been possible if you hadn't trusted the Cylon.
We both wanted to live.
Hmm. That's a good point.
I hope she does the right thing. It's like, I'm not her. Ah. That's an interesting way to play it. Okay. Interesting way to play it.
I have nobody new to add to the Cylon list as usual because we really didn't have a moment.
You know, this boomer character is getting real sus because I don't think humans can just jack into the mainframe like that.
What do you mean? I had a real job I jacked in all the time. What are you talking about?
I never saw you slit your wrist open and put in a wire in
No,
there.
I go through my ear.
Oh, okay. I don't think Cat 5 fittings fit in the ear canal. I feel like you gotta use like the old phone jack ones.
It was a Terminator. It was just an exposed electrical line.
So this was actually a very interesting episode. I think the title Flight of the Phoenix referred to a few things. First off, I don't know if it refers to Galactica being wiped completely and therefore becoming almost like a new ship again in terms of no longer having the data that it used to have.
Well, there's a lot of things. It was the ship. It was the Blackbird.
Crew as a whole.
It was Hilo also getting a little bit of redemption off of that.
I wasn't done. I was saying that's one of them. So there's multiple reasons for the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole arc.
And then he interrupted you.
Yeah. You're right about to say the Phoenix because what it is they're cannibalizing other things with Blackbird to make it. So therefore, by cannibalizing other parts to make the ship, you're kind of giving everything like a second life.
Sure. It's also Sharon's redemption.
It is Sharon's redemption between the fact that, you know, she showed that she could actually do something to save them all, which was, we'll talk about.
I mean, she's done that more than once.
Well, they're jacking in, though, where she actually turned off all the Cylons so that they were safe.
What a wild thing.
Yeah, that's actually, we'll discuss that now. That was actually probably the most pivotal part of this episode was when Adama said, well, we met on common grounds is that we both want to live because she wants to preserve the baby and he wants to preserve humanity. So therefore, they have a common ground to meet on to the point that we didn't know that apparently sticking a wire into your flesh allows Cylons to take over.
Well, I mean, obviously it's a little more complicated.
I mean, it might not just be Cylons. Have you tried?
No, I'm not gonna.
Only one way to find out. The only thing I really wanted to comment on before we do whatever is I love your denial of D and Adama, possibly.
It's not happening.
It's totally a possibility.
It's not happening.
Why would they even throw that out there?
It's not happening.
I think that's to show that there was tension, but also in this moment, Lee does not have anybody for release or anything, whereas we had Starbuck on the surface of Caprica at least meet the guy that I have as a Cylon for the next like 2 episodes until we don't see him again. So like, you know, we have, I think it's
we'll see. Yeah. I mean, clearly it's going to be revisited.
Anders.
I wouldn't even want to really talk about it. I just wanted to mention how much I enjoyed your denial.
You did not.
Absolutely not.
Of that happening at all.
It's not happening.
So we we saw that this episode features Hilo at the beginning being shunned from the card game, especially, and Starbuck kind of, you know, while discussing it with the other pilot, says, you know, hey, she knows her cards, so like why even bother playing? It goes to show that they really don't have many things to do to unwind besides sleep, read the same books, and, you know, play the same card game to the point they've worn the cards out and they could tell. And I think we've all been there where you've kind of had, you know, you've done the same thing so many times that you're just like, I don't know, I'll do it because it's routine, but I need something new in my life. And that's where after Tyrell had his little spat with Hilo over Sharon, where he wasn't even sure why he was fighting him, he decides, I need to take my frustration out on a new project. Let's do this. And they make the Blackbird, which I think the rest of the crew slowly realized they also needed an outlet that wasn't the same. They needed this little bit of a good divergence from divergence from their normal routine of kind of monotony to do something new.
Yeah.
But also it inspires the fleet because we just made a new ship. So that means technically, even if a ship is dead, if we cannibalize enough pieces, we get to keep producing new ships. And this is the biggest thing I think is the stealth ship, so it doesn't show up on Dratus. So if we assume that the Cylons use the same radars as humans, it seems like they have a way to combat them effectively now, especially if you give Lee and, you know, Starbuck one each.
It's clearly going to be relevant in a future episode where it's a crucial plot hole where they're like, how the fuck did that work? And it's like, it's a stealth ship.
Or like they get saved. Or they get saved by them. You know, they can't tell they're coming in and there's a bunch of Cylons. And they show up.
I understand why they gave it to Starbuck, but I'm like, man, they're kind of also giving her the tools to just run away and do her own thing.
Well, I don't think she's going to do that.
She's just going to go back to Caprica and save her mans.
I was actually more...
That's why they didn't give her a crew compartment.
Well, she doesn't have a warp drive on it. That's the thing. I don't think they put a warp drive on it.
Fast as fuck, boy!
But the only thing I was laughing about was they gave their best pilot the prototype ship. So, like, if there was something wrong with it, they just lost Starbucks. So that's
also like when you have experimental planes, you do want like a very well accredited, like you have to be crazy pilot. Because how else no one else is going to get in there and no one else is going to be able to handle it. Because she also, remember, she is the experimental pilot for the crew because she flew the Cylon ship. And everyone else was like, how the fuck does
Plus,
this work?
when she first started flying, she was clearly getting a feel for it and just like barrel rolling her way through space. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, the main overarching Phoenix theory of this episode was the death of like morale and the death of like their future, and then this is the rebirth of it. Because they even did a symbol when Chief Tyrell slapped the sticker on the cockpit that was like dead salvage. And then he's like, we should make a new one.
That's fair.
It's funny that you mentioned that, actually, due to the contrast of the president being given weeks to live.
So,
right.
Interestingly enough, it seems like it's spreading very badly.
Do you think she's gonna be reborn?
I mean, we're in season 2, bro. Are they just gonna kill like one of those characters?
I know the timeline makes no sense, but what if when the president dies, Sharon has her baby?
No, that's a bad theory.
I don't know about
You're
that.
always wrong.
I was just saying, I thought it was interesting that the whole thing is, the Phoenix reborn again, but the contrast is the president is for sure dying in the next month.
Yes, but you have to remember that it's been, I think, maybe it's been about it's been 4 to 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks at this point, based on the timeline of they've given us, I've been tracking however long they say, how many days it's been since Cylons invaded Caprica.
I feel like it's been longer than 2 months.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe it's been 2 to 3 months.
I forget my thing.
But that...
What? You mean about the president
dying?
I was just saying, I feel like they were planting the idea.
I don't know if that was meant specifically for like just this episode, but Chief Tyrell was like, well, maybe that's the problem, that no one's expecting miracles to happen anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe the president lives and it's a miracle, bro.
Well,
you don't know.
Also, finding Earth is a miracle too.
Miracles.
Yeah. So, interestingly enough, we learned that the Cylon virus was kind of biding its time, waiting to take over and testing systems. It was aptly, for me, compared to the cancer that Rosalind has, which slowly took over, spread, and took its time until it hit a point that was critical, and then all of a sudden now there's a timer on things. Interestingly enough, it feels like it was still learning because it was a logic bomb. So therefore, it was, it still didn't have total control over the ship. It was still trying to figure out how to send the function to blow up the, the armory and like the gunnery stations, which would have caused the ship to explode.
Yeah, deciding which way to kill them.
Because I don't think it knew how to do it fully. Because otherwise, I feel like it would have just pulled the trigger and killed them. Because it had no problem doing that. Other things. But the one thing I want to say is, I think when Sharon read like the logic bomb, she may have seen the portion that says like, capture Sharon only Sharon lives, because I really do think, because they're so like, because even the ones when they're in the movie theater, when they find out the baby's still alive, or Sharon's on there with the baby in the last episode, where the final cut, when the Cylons are on Caprica and we find out she's a Cylon. I feel like they're like, oh wow, she's gonna actually have a baby. That's crazy. We can't let that die, but we have to capture her and, run our own tests and figure out how
So now Sharon's got skin in the game.
Yeah, Sharon's got skin in the game.
I mean, that's what Adamas said. He's like, we found common ground.
But it's more than that.
To survive.
It's like, it's in a language only she could read, and she understood that it's basically, the virus says kill everyone except for Sharon, which is different because initially they read it off as like, they want to kill Sharon too.
But you're making an assumption. You don't know.
No, I know.
I mean, her demeanor did change when she read it.
That's my prediction. That's what she read, and we're going to find that out.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I agree. That makes sense. I think that's
So the one thing that also is interesting to see is it feels like Lee is a little bit alone.
It's not happening.
Just
not happening.
Stop being in denial.
You know what made me really happy?
What?
Colonel Ty wasn't a dickhead.
Oh yeah, we
80% of the episode, and then he's like, "Booze, you say?"
Small victories, Joe. Small victories. All right.
This shit might make him go blind. Clear alcohol, grain alcohol in a Bell fucking masonry jar.
I feel like they
go
understand how distilling works, where you have to like take the head and the tail out to not go blind.
Tyrell is clearly, the
dude's built a ship from scratch. I think he can handle brewing alcohol.
You're not wrong. think the only last thing I was going to bring up is the fact that Sharon that can hack Cylons is very big.
That's huge!
Because I don't know if it's even hacking per se, because they did say they uploaded a virus, but I feel like the humanoid models of Cylons maybe can issue orders to the robotic versions of Cylons.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the sense they're like a nobility class.
And like, I feel like all the Cylons that are like that we've met that are humans, like Six and Doral and them, they could all do that if they wanted to any Cylon, but they just needed a means to communicate with them, which is what she did when she jacked in, because she was using the communication array or whatever. It wasn't, I don't know if it was hacking or just her sending like a shut off sequence, which maybe they view as hacking. Whatever.
She did broadcast something, so it could just be a turn off signal.
I also, sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't last episode, wasn't Sharon having a complication with the baby?
Yeah, the doctor saved it.
Yeah, it's all good?
Yeah, doctor saved it. It's
just because they didn't revisit that, so I'm just making the assumption.
I think they revisited it partially at the end of the final cut when they were showing where Dr. Cuddle's yelling, "I'm going to have to save your baby. You have to let me do this." And then I think she lets him do it, and that's just it.
Okay.
I don't think they were going to dwell.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they said it's been like a few weeks or something, so maybe she's recovered a little bit. And this, it makes sense if they give us like a 1 to 2 week timeline for the Cylon logic bomb to learn and grow and stuff. But yeah,
what if she's the chosen one? What if Sharon, the Cylon, is the chosen one?
Well, no, they already said that.
What if what?
Didn't they say Baltar and Starbuck are the chosen ones?
Who?
Baltar.
And is Six has said Baltar is the chosen one.
Yes, and then they also say that Starbuck has a purpose.
Yeah, they said they all have a purpose.
What if Starbuck is the first female to give birth to a Cylon baby, and Sharon's the first Cylon to give birth to a baby? Like the first human.
Wait, what? Starbuck's giving birth to what?
That's just my prediction, because that's why they say she has a purpose. So her purpose is to...
So he's saying Sharon takes human DNA and makes hybrid, and he's saying Starbuck takes Cylon DNA.
Because he's still assuming that dude on Capricorn.
Well, no, because they had a one-night stand. That's a possibility. But that's assuming we ever go back to him. Like I'm on that's my crackpot theory.
For everything he did, it just makes no sense. None of it.
Well, that's my crackpot theory was that he was like it was my crackpot theory that he was like honeypotting her. Now it does not make sense.
What was that word?
But at the same time, I would imagine that Cylons being Cylons would infiltrate the resistance groups on Earth. But once again, I said if we don't,
Capricorn.
Yeah, in Capricorn. I'm sorry, but like I said, if we don't find out any new information about our dude in the next 2 episodes, I'm dropping these theories.
Why 2? Because it's already been a couple episodes.
What? That's just a time frame I gave. I said like 5 episodes. I'll give it.
Yeah, they might bring it back up.
If they do, then
they fucking should go back and try to save those people.
They should, but
they have to get to Earth. Okay, we don't have time for that.
They should, but if they don't, then like I said, if they don't bring up his name or anything in the next 2 episodes, I'm just gonna guess that he was a plot device and not really bring it back up. But that's just my crackpot theory, because they say she's important, so I feel like it has to do something with their plot of. Yeah. It feels like reproducing right now is the main Cylon plot. Now that they've destroyed populations, they want to repopulate these planets.
Yeah, and Starbuck promised him she would come back, though. But she doesn't seem like she's going to give up on that promise.
There's only one way for us to find out, and that's to keep watching. Now, thank you for joining us for the 732 Review Crew. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
If you do enjoy our content, make sure to check out our Patreon, which features 2 full-length drops a week. It does help a long way if you want to support us. Otherwise, just keep watching. Let us know in the comments below how we're doing with the theories. Spoiler-free, obviously. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Toodaloo.